You gotta hit him with a cocoa. You gotta hit him with a cocoa. I got some cocoritos. They were chilling like burritos. I got my cocos, the burritos, and choritos. I got some cocoritos. They were with the burritos. I tell my bitch the cocoritos. They're worth more than your choritos. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco. Welcome back to another Cocoritos. Another Cocoritas, burritos, bangers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, Okay, so today is a new day. What up, the homie Face Wasabi? How's your day going so far, my boy? Hope you're having a good day, my boy. I'm doing great, cannot complain. Been a chill day so far. Work went well. We're alive. We woke up one more day. Life is good, homie. Life is good. How was your day? How was school? Did you eat already? Did you guys win, lose? Alright, let me make sure that this is good to go. Alright, we're good, we're good. We won, but guess the score. Was it tied? Or did you guys win by one? What up, the best guy? How you doing, my boy? Welcome back on the stream. I am playing a game called Genshin Impact. It's an open world RPG. The score is gonna be... Oh, you guys won. I'm gonna say 8-6. What about 6-7? Oh shit, 19-6. Damn. You guys obliterated them. Thought it was 6-7. Damn, you guys really obliterated them. Oh. You scored 2, your friend scored 10 shots. Very nice. The fuck? Where's the last one at? Where the fuck is the last one? Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No! Thank you for the likes, my boy. Thank you for sharing already. I appreciate that, homie. By the way, if you guys fall asleep watching the stream, it's all good. In case I don't see you later on, have an amazing night. I scored 2, my friend scored 10. Nice, nice. What up, Misael? How you been, Misael? Long time no see, my boy. Damn, it's been years. How you been, Misael? It has been a long time. How you been, homie? Oh my lord. What the f— How was your day, Misael? How you been? What you been up to, homie? I didn't start the thing. I do play Dokkan. Not as often, but I do. From time to time. From time to time, you know. No. No, 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 no. So I'll have to make a new one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How come you can't get in your account? I gotta do my dailies. Forgot about that. Is it because you changed phones? You think? Welcome user. Welcome viewers on TikTok. So I need to make a new one. All my progress is lost. Damn, so you're gonna start from 0? Thank you for the likes, by the way, on YouTube. I'm sorry to hear that, homie.
しっかり構えろ。加速するぞ。構えたぜ。みんなを守るからね。姿を見せよ。食いしばってけ。この天下で裁く。しょうがねえ。相手してやる。やるではないか。静まれ。お前は見物相手だ。
I do play Fortnite, yes. I do. I just haven't logged in and played in like a hot minute. I haven't played in like 3 days, I think. Add me up on Fortnite. I still play that, I still play Fall Guys. Oh, I gotta go there. Okay. Yeah, I still play Fortnite. What the hell? Trim his nails? He left, he left. What up, Jordan? Welcome to the stream on TikTok. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it, homie. Let me just make sure, how you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. How's everything? Two seconds, my boys. What the hell? Go as if you're going to a live. Give me 2 seconds, okay? Because I gotta open TikTok Studio real quick. I thought I had it open. Freelance creator tools, like live settings. TikTok Studio, live settings. Settings. I have a battle pass on my Fortnite account. How far are you in the pass? What up, Walmart Gojo? Thank you for the likes, my boy. How's your day going so far? Welcome to the stream. What you been up to, homie? How was your day? How was your day? For whatever reason, it's not letting me do what I gotta do there. But let me see. Go to live settings, tab moderators, and assign users. For whatever reason, I can't see it here. Welcome to homie Gojo. How's your day going so far? We finished with our commission, so let's go and speak with what's it called, to get all our stuff, all our goodies from this. I'm doing amazing. It's been a chill day so far. Work went well, and just happy to be here, my boy. It's always a blessing when we're alive, right? As long as we're breathing, as long as we're here one more day, it's all that matters, homie. It's that off-field DPS, I mean. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta go ahead and get her stuff ready. Yeah, I was making sure that I finished all my stuff, my dailies, and we got our dailies, so that's beautiful. We're close to level 55, which is also a good thing. I'm gonna send them out again so that way they can get their stuff. Welcome, by the way, welcome on TikTok, welcome on YouTube. Somehow that's not working. Okay. I'm gonna follow you on Twitch, okay? Sure. I'm not live on Twitch right now. I haven't streamed on Twitch in ages. I'm actually live on TikTok and Rumble tonight, including YouTube. I haven't really done Twitch. Twitch has been, have not been a fan of Twitch lately. They've been letting me down a lot. Alright, let's continue with the mission. I gotta check in. Be a male, right? That's where I gotta go. If that's my bad. I misunderstood the question, Walmart Gojo. Yes. No, that's my main. That's my main DPS. It's just because it's not a really amazing group per se, but I have my healer, Barbara, my Wicca, my DPS, or tank, I guess you could say, official, as my wild card DPS, and Mizuki, who is pretty much gonna do additional bonus damage once I apply all the buffs. I haven't pulled yet, to be honest with you. I'm saving for the second part. Maybe I do one. I haven't really tested her, but we can test her. We haven't even haven't done that yet. Let me see. Let's see how she plays. If she plays good, then you know we might pull for her, maybe. Arigato. Each ni san. Arigato. Llama is a dangerous support character who enables her party members to trigger Lunar Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon and Lunar Bloom reactions. While llamas in the party, Bloom reactions triggered by party members are converted to Lunar Bloom. Is it like good or no? All up in my swishes. It looks good. Elemental skill. When llama element skill is tapped, she summons a Frostgrove Sanctuary. Based on... I don't know, I don't like this. I don't understand, to be quite honest. She seems like a cool character, but... all up in my swishes. I still don't know how to trigger the moon bullshit. This seems so confusing to me.
You can.
Okay, so now we enter the trial. All up in my swishes. Okay. All up in my swishes. Oh shit. The fuck is this? All up in my swishes. Okay. That wasn't bad. All up in my swishes. It's a Hyper Bloom team. But that's the thing, if I don't have this team, I'm asked out. You know what I mean? Oh, she works well with him. I remember her bitch ass. GG's. You only need Electro, Deandro, and Hydro for Hyper Bloom team. Okay, okay. What up, the homie Froma? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on TikTok. Wait, no. Let me see other trials. These ones give you... I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. All up in my switches. Let's go. All up in my switches. Somebody was asking me about Moki. Tardy. In a good way. Chewy. You only need that, okay. Got it. So she's stunned there? Okay. GG's, GG's. And the homie Cave. Oh, these Deandro characters. Since when? He's not bad. He's not bad. I like his character. He's not bad. Can we exit the stage? Very nice. Okay, that wasn't bad. Thank you for the 2,400 likes on TikTok. Let's go. Appreciate it, homies. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? Alright, let me see if I have Alright. Now that that's complete, Let me go see what else they have going on. So we did the test run, right? So what do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about doing one pull? I mean, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna wait till the second part. Plus the anniversary is coming up. Yeah, you best save. You best save. You best save, Cocorito. All right, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Do 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 do.
昆虫は本能的に光を追うが、人間も同じだ。希望という名の光を追っている。
Edit profile. Give me 2 seconds because I gotta check something really quick.
探索に挑戦。冒険者の生活はどうやら承認しているよ
Privacy,
うだ。
security alerts. Content preferences support. Let me see. So you gotta go to live, create. I had to check something on TikTok real quick, but welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing great. Welcome to the stream. All up in my swishes. All up in these hoes. So I need 10,000 followers to be in the creator program. I think we could do that. What do you guys think? We're gonna have to work on getting 10,000 followers on TikTok. That's gonna be my next main goal. What do you guys think about that? I think we could do it. I think it's doable. Right? Yes, sir.
冒険者協会はナシャタウンにあります。この道に沿って進めば大丈夫です。
なんだあれ、空中にふわふわ浮かんでて洗礼によく似てるけど、
あれはナドくらいにしかいない月齢というものです。
月齢？月と関係あるのか？
はい、蒼月の子と呼ばれるこの地の原住民によれば、月齢は月神の眷属であり、月に照らされた人々を重要なもののもとへと導くとされています。
月神？ここの人たちは氷の徐行を信仰してるんじゃないのか？
ナドくらいはスネージナヤの辺境にあるた
Welcome
め
on TikTok, welcome.
独自の信仰を持っております。私が先ほど話した通り、この土地は月と深く関わっているのです。そして蒼月の子の信仰の起源は天の使い文明の時代まで遡ります。私のデータベースによると、当時はまだ属性の七失星すら存在しなかったようです。
おお、つまりその人たちは魔人戦争よりも前から神を信仰してたってことか？
はい、これから様々な神像を目にすることになると思いますが、それらもすべてここの蒼月の子たちの手によるものです。
ああ、行っちゃうぞ。
ついていくことを推奨します。 月齢と出会える確率はわずか数パーセントとされており、人々からは幸運の象徴として扱われていますので。
How you doing, 2-star? Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Let's go. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, let me see what I can do here. We gotta follow this homie here. Oh yeah, our mail. Don't we get something each day? I gotta check in. I forgot about that. I forgot to check in, chat.
観光ガイド？わあ、
Let me go take care of that right
本
now.
当に重要なもののもとへ導いてくれるんだな。
Okay.
行きたいところはありますか？
どこも面白そうだし、時間さえあれば全部回ってみたいけど。
ルート変更中。更新完了。この道に沿って進むと景色のいい場所に出られます。そこから冒険者協会や各店舗の位置も把握できます。
おお、なんかイネファにオイラの仕事を全部持ってかれそうな気がするぞ。え、もしかしてオイラガイドの座を奪われる大ピンチってやつか。
Okay, so now we gotta familiarize ourselves with Nasha Town. With Inefa as our guide. Okay. So this used to be her town or some shit? All up in my switches. All up in these hoes.
ナシャタウンってすっごく広いんだな。なんかオイラが思ってたのとちょっと違うぞ。
具体的にどのように異なるのでしょう。
ずっとナドくらいは冒険者の楽園だって聞いてたからさ、もっと可愛い感じなのかと思ってたぜ。
ナドくらいには確かにそう呼ばれていた時代もあります。ですがそれはフェイの時代の話です。その時代の英雄譚は今でも語り継がれています。特に有名なのがランプのフェイの物語です。このフェイはナドくらいのために力を尽くしました。現在のライトキーパーたちがランプを手に巡回するのもそのフェイを忍んでいる側面があると言われています。しかしナドくらいは後に大規模なアビスの災害を受け不毛の地となっていた時期があるのです。ランプのフェイは愛する地の悲惨な状況に心を痛め自分の火を消してしまいました。まるでアビスに希望を吹き消されるかのように、現在皆さんがここを楽園と呼ぶのは願望または冗談のようなニュアンスが含まれているのかもしれません。
冗談？
ここには公的な行政機関がありません。理論上ここでは何をしてもいいですし誰になってもいいのです。冒険者協会はあちらナシャタウンの中央広場にあります。
What up, Nani?
そして向こうに行くと酒場フラ
How
ッ
you
グシ
doing,
ッ
my
プ
boy?
があり
Welcome
ま
to a
す。
stream.
でっかくて高い建物はなんだ？
あれはアイノの作ったドッカン空爆レーザー砲です。ナシャタウンのワイルドハント災害レベルが一定以上になると
What's Batman
起動
doing?
します。先ほどスキャンしてみたところレーザー砲は現在故障しているよ
What,
う
a
で
new
す。
movie?
おそらく最近一度発射されたのでしょう。
ワイルドハントって前に
Don't tell me it's some woke shit.
ナドくらい特有のアビスの災害だよな。
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I understand that they will be fighting like the KKK or something like that because they're racist as fuck. But white nationalists? What the fuck does that mean? Is that like a target at people who are patriotic or something? I don't understand. Like, it's one thing if you're a racist, like I understand. Like, obviously there should be no place for that because obviously that's hate. But if it's just people who are patriotic, who love this country, and they want to make him seem like white. Let me look that up. I'm sorry, as I have to comprehend what the fuck is DC doing. So a white nationalist believes the white race should be superior and dominant, advocating for a white homeland and preservation of white culture. Okay, so that I understand. What they're trying to do, if I'm not mistaken, if I don't understand, they're trying to make it seem people who support the country or love this country, they're trying to label them. Okay, I get what you're saying. They're trying to label them as a white nationalist. Being a white nationalist is obviously bad because, like I was explaining, it's racism, right? I just didn't want to say that that's what it means until I looked it up. But I see what they're doing. They want to pretty much take a stab at the right and say that anybody who supports the country or loves the country. But people need to understand that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a white nationalist. There's nothing wrong with wanting, you know, criminals behind bars, the country more safer, the betterment of this nation. Just because we say the betterment of this nation, it doesn't mean white people only or necessarily them. When we say this nation, we're talking about everybody who's here legally, who was born here. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody else around the world does the same thing. If you go, let's just say you go to where's it called? What's that country called? I'll just give you a few examples. Let's say you go to Brazil. Let's say you go to Dubai. Let's say you go to Japan. Let's say you go to Korea. Let's say you go to China. And you go to these places and you try to start telling people what to do, that their way of living is not correct, that the way they look at their country, them wanting to preserve their culture, and, you know, let's say you just start protesting and walling out on them, basically by telling them that how they live is incorrectly, right? What do you think would happen to you in those situations? Everybody else in the world does it, but when the US does it, they want to label them as racist, white nationalists, and I'm guessing that's what DC is doing at this point, right? I don't think it's even an issue about white people, Nani. I think it's just overall everybody who's fed up with the nonsense. I think it's just in general, because haven't you noticed? They even attack their own. They attack their own people in their own group when they disagree with them. So it's like, I think it's just common sense. We need to bring back common sense. And people confuse that with hate, with being racist.
もし言うことを聞かないとワイルドハントに連れて行かれちゃうぞ。ほら、霧の向こうから連れ去られてしまった女の人の声が聞こえるだろうと。本当にそんな声が聞こえるのか？私はワイルドハントを目撃した経験が少ないため、統計的に分析するのは困難です。しかし、その当時語られていたワイルドハントは、霧の中に女性の亡霊が見えるといった程度のものでした。それが後にアビスの魔物が襲い来る災害となったのです。そう考えると、愛のって
Well, yeah, Nani, of course, but that happens every day. The issue is that happens every day, Nani.
そう
It doesn't get
会う
talked
のが
enough.
すごいのです。スケジュ
The
ールに
issue
よ
is
る
that the
と
news
そ
stations,
ろ
they don't
そ
want
ろ
to
お
talk
二人
about
を
it.
フラッグシップへ案内
They
する
give
時間です。
attention to whatever's convenient for them. You know what I
あん
mean?
まファルカを待たせるのも悪い
That's
し
the
な。
issue. The
あいつが
media.
この時間酒場にいるかどうかはわからないけど。
It's not white people themselves that they don't want to stand up. There are people who stand up. Look here in New York, we had a guy who stood up by taking out this guy called Daniel Penny, I think his name was. He got thrown into jail. They wanted to call him racist. They wanted to call him this, and that. The guy was threatening a pregnant woman, telling people that he was gonna do this, and that. I've seen, not that case particular, but I've seen shit like that on the train. And now nobody wants to do anything or stand up. Because they're afraid of being thrown into jail. They're afraid of being called a racist. They're afraid of being called a white nationalist, you know. And that's the issue with today's society, is like you can't stand up for what's wrong. It has nothing to do with color. It has to do with culture.
それもそうだな。
I can't blame all black people for the actions of one person, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't bunch them all together, but at the same time, there's a lot of bullshit that happens within certain cultures, right?
昆虫は
And it has
本能
nothing
的
to do
に
with
光
them
を追う
being
が
black or white.
人間も同じだ。希望
It's
と
just
いう
that
名
people
の
don't like to
光を
talk about it. Because as soon as you mention it, they want to pull the victim card. And we're not gonna get nowhere until we can have a peaceful conversation about stuff like that. Because you can have things that you don't like about me and you can tell me, and that's perfectly fine. That doesn't mean that I have to change for you. But if I'm doing something wrong and you help me see the error of my ways, so I help you see the error of your ways in certain things. Nobody's perfect, right? But if we can both help each other become better human beings, that's the goal. But unfortunately, most people of the left, not everybody, but most people on the left, they don't want that. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to talk about it. And you can't use common sense. That's the part that's like, that gets me. Like, it's common sense stuff, you know? I think humanity is lost. Like, I have faith that things will become better. But it's gonna take a long time before we settle our differences. It's gonna be a long while. No, you could talk about it with me as long as it's a respectful conversation. There's nothing wrong. We're not targeting any particular group here. We're talking about the left. But we're not saying anything inappropriate. I don't mind having a conversation as long as it's civil. You know what I mean? Because it's just talking. You know what I mean? It's just talking. We're not promoting hate. We're not saying it's... You know what I mean? Oh, they are being targeted, of course. I know, that's nothing new. We known that, we've been on that. I've seen a white lady get pushed because she was walking on a certain side of the street and they were telling her, who the fuck you think you are? Standing in my way like that. You think you're better? Because this is, you think you own the street? You think I should bow down to you because you're walking on this side of the street? Mind you, the lady was trying to move out the way. And you know when you walk towards somewhere and somebody's coming yours way? And you're trying to avoid them to go the other way, but you guys start going the same way, like a mirror. The lady took that personally and started yelling at this white lady. She was a tourist. She's like, I'm not even American. I'm not even American. Like with an accent. She's like, I'm not even American. I am from Greece. She's like, Greece? Fuck your Greece. It was this black lady that was mad at her. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? But she was like a homeless black lady, you know? You could tell she had mental problems, mental issues, emotional problems. And again, that doesn't reflect the whole black community. That doesn't mean everybody who's black is like her, no. There were a lot of people who passed by who were black, but they didn't say anything. They just looked at her and they were just like nodding their head and they just kept going. But I bet you if the white lady were to talk back to her or fight back, they would have called her racist. You know what I mean? And the crazy shit is that we're the only country where this is an issue. You go to any other country, you talk about racism or stuff like that, they don't even, like, it doesn't really exist. Like, yeah, there's bigotry, yeah, there's what's it called? Discrimination. But it's not like talked about like it's talked about over here. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but... And don't get me wrong, I've had white people who have looked at me differently, who have looked down on me, who try to make remarks, but I don't respond to that. I don't reply to that. Because at the end of the day, I know they're miserable with their lives. And you gotta imagine going back home, having, you know, everything you got, and still be miserable. And that doesn't only apply to white people. Like, I've had other people of different races look down on me or judge me or whatnot, you know? Even people in my own race and nationality. But I don't take it personal because you know what? You know, this is what people need to understand. What people say about you or think about you does not define who you are. It should not stop you from progressing in life. You know what I mean? People victimizing themselves, carrying that chip on their shoulders, and acting like what people are saying stops them from being successful. That's the problem that we have today as society. Does that even make sense? Yo, what the fuck? I'm stuck. And what I just said, most of the time, it will go over people's heads. They won't understand. That's the crazy part. But that's the thing, it doesn't make sense to people. That's the crazy part, it doesn't make sense to people. How the fuck does what I just said, which is the most common sense thing, I'm not saying I'm right, but it's a common sense point of view. How the fuck does that not make sense to people and they don't understand that? I'm not saying you have to agree with my point of view, but the fact that you cannot grasp or understand the basic concept of what I just explained, that's the fucking scary part. Does that make sense? Like, I refuse to believe that we're this stupid here, you know? I refuse to believe that we're this stupid. We're better than that. I'm not saying as a nation that we're better than other people. I'm talking about, like, this country used to be great. Everybody still wants to come to this country for a reason, because why the fuck would people still want to still keep coming over here if it was that bad? You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with you thinking that this country is great. Like, if you hate this country so much, maybe you shouldn't be here. You get what I mean? Like, if you're in a party and you don't like the party, right? You don't like the people there. What do? You leave the fucking party. But that's the part that scares me and baffles me. There's like... Like, are we lost as a society? And mind you, for whatever reason, what I just said, people would twist stuff like that and find it controversial when it's nothing controversial. There's nothing controversial about it. So I don't know what to say. It scares me sometimes that I'm like, we can't be this lost as a society. We can't.
ここがフラッグシップです。
ファルカが手紙に書いてた場所って多分ここでいいんだよな。どれどれ、ファルカは
一致する人物は見つかりません。
いないのか。まあいいか。オイラたちも別に今日などくらいに作って手紙で伝えてなかったし、とりあえず店長に聞いてみようぜ。他の人の話じゃ大団長の酒豪っぷりは一度見たら忘れられないレベルみたいだしな。店長もきっと覚えてるはずだぞ。
Yeah, a lot of people have lost their morals and values. Haven't you noticed everything in the music is like that? Like, people have opened their eyes and they see what's up. Not only with Hollywood, but with the music business and everything. Like, haven't you noticed the music they promote to women, the little girls? Shake your yacht. Twerk this, twerk that. Lick my this, lick my that. Fuck this, fuck that. Same thing with the music promoted to the young people, the youth. F this N-word, F that N-word. Kill this guy, kill that guy. I smoked a pack of this guy, I rolled him up. I killed his homie. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't come here telling me, oh, it's poetry. They're just expressing their emotions from their environment. That's the fucking thing. How do you promote that type of culture? It has nothing to do with black excellence. Even in the Mexican community, you have these freaking, what is it, the corridos and all the other bullshit. It's like, you know, I'm not even gonna touch that, but you get what I mean, right? Yeah, go make your money, do it, get however you gotta get it. Get it however you gotta get it. I don't blame these artists. I can't judge them either. Because they signed their soul away. They gotta do it. But at one point, do we lose our humanity, our moralities, our you know, your morality, your values?
もちろんですよ。イネファはフラッグシップの常連ですから。
Like if you had a little girl or a little boy, right, as your son or daughter, would you let them, like, be honest, would you let them listen to that music? Like, you listen to it, you're an adult. But would you let your little girl or your little boy listen to that music?
あなたがあなたに言っている間、
Would you let them watch the like those music videos?
きっとファルカはアイノがイネファを心配してろくにご飯を食べられないんじゃないかって思ったんだろうな。実はイネファが出発した後、アイノは普段制限されているお菓子をここぞとばかり大量に食べるようになった。
You left the Discord?
それを見かねたファルカがこのままでは栄養が偏ると判
Like I
断しました。
said, put a post a video of Trump and said stop being hypocritical and call it all the hypocrisy.
少々喋りすぎてしまったようですね。
Jeez.
ナタから戻ったということは、
I don't know for a minute. I didn't know they were all like
ファル
that.
カの言っていた旅人とパイモンでしょうか。
The crazy thing is the people on the left who are crazy like that,
そういえばファルカのことを
believe it or not,
よ
is like a
く知ってるみたいだな。
10%.
それはもち
And
ろん。
this 10% wants to push that agenda, you know?
ルーレットカクテルを10ラウンド耐えられ
It's
る
a
人
small
ですから。
portion. It's not everybody in the nation. Everybody in the
ここ
nation
でそんな
is in agreement with them wanting to do better for us, for
有名
everybody.
になった理由はちっとも予想
But
外じゃない
that
けど
10%, including people, governors, mayors, judges, there's a 10%, a group of 10%. They don't want the nation to go that way. Why? Because it wouldn't benefit them no more. One way or another, whether it's monetary, emotionally, time-wise, whatever shape or form, it doesn't benefit them no more. If we were to stop and like get away with our own way, they wouldn't like that.
確かアームス・バルトニル湖のあたりにいるかと。ここからですと少し距離があります。
それってどこにあるんだ？
ナドくらいの北側にある湖ですよ。そちらで何か事件があったらしく、部下を連れて向かったそうです。
行き違いかよ。
Well, yeah, I mean, I see what RFK is saying, and I don't blame him. I get it's kind of like guns. You could buy a gun for yourself, but unfortunately, it's up to the person and their responsibility that they take care of that gun and they have it in a safe place, not at the reach of children. So I don't say the games necessarily are an issue, but I get what RFK is saying. He just has to word it better. Technically, it's up to the parents. They're responsible what their kids are playing, investigating what the game is, and monitoring what they play, what they do. Most of these parents nowadays, they just give the kids a tablet here, and they forget about it. They don't know if they're talking to a stranger or they're looking at something inappropriate. So when somebody buys them, let's say a kid could go nowadays, they don't have to tell their parents. They could buy they say they buy the kid a PlayStation or an Xbox. Oh, we're gonna buy you Paw Patrol for the Xbox for your birthday. Mommy, can I get $70 in a gift card instead? For what? Oh, it's a game I want to buy on my it's in the marketplace. $70, mommy. Okay, baby, here. $70 gift card. Motherfucker goes, buys Call of Duty, buys Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? His mom don't gotta know. She starts hearing gunshots. What are you playing? Oh, Fortnite. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, he's in Grand Theft Auto, shooting people, killing them, this and that. The kid doesn't differentiate reality with what's fake, what's make-believe. Again, Grand Theft Auto, it's bad for little kids because it's not for them. It's not for their age. As an adult, it's different. Some people might say, morally speaking, oh, it's bad, you shouldn't be playing that. But it's a game, it's fake, it's not real. Yeah, it's bad, yeah, but then again, so is alcohol, so is tobacco, but people still do it. I'm not saying it's good or justifying it, but it's not for kids. But the fact that most parents don't check on their kids. You don't know how many kids I've caught on freaking Call of Duty, on freaking Grand Theft Auto? I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
あなたならそう思うに違いないとファルカは言っていましたよ。そしてあなたに旅を楽しんでもらえるよう必ず引き止めるようにとも頼まれました。そこのことは気にせず任せておけば大丈夫とのことです。
そういうならお言葉に甘えようぜ。あの大団長のことだし、おいらもきっと大丈夫だと思うぞ。
ええ、その方がいいでしょう。それに彼は前払いでお二人のために一番いい部屋を予約したんです。すでに部屋の用意もできていますよ。
太っ腹だな。まだ会ったことないけど、ファルカとは仲良くできる気がするぜ。
ああ、そうだ。イネファにはベリーとお肉のソテーを渡すよう言われてました。こちらも代金は受け取ってあります。
ありがとうございます。
こちらこそご満足いただけたようで何よりです。
旅人さん、パイモンさん、お二人はひとまず荷物をお部屋に置いてきてください。その間に以前アイノに頼まれたパーツの買い出しに行ってこようと思います。
観光ガイドも持ってるし、荷物を置いたら
Sometimes you can't help people, even if you want to help them. They need
私がガイドしなくても
they
大丈夫です
need
か？
to want to get help.
大丈夫だぞ。
It's up to the person if they want to get helped.
迷子にはならないぜ。
If they don't want to get helped,
これで全体の予定時間を約 30%
there's really
短縮
nothing you
でき
can do for the
アイ
person.
ノと
You know what I
会える
mean?
時間も45分ほど早めることができます。
そっか、早く会いたいもんな。
It's unfortunate, but that's how it is.
じゃあお互い用事をちゃちゃっと済ませちゃおうぜ。
Hola, but my wishes. I'm sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm depressed. That's another thing. A lot of men don't talk about their mental health, about their emotions. I'm not saying be a little bitch, start crying, start pouring like trauma dumping. No. But sometimes people have to express their feelings and like they need to have somebody to talk to, a friend. Never do it with your girlfriend. Never ever do that. That's a bad idea. I'm not gonna even get into that as to why you shouldn't do that, but you shouldn't do that. No. If you have a friend, a homie. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm talking to you guys here tonight. I'm a little bit sad. I'm a little depressed because with everything lately, like all the changes I had to make, is like I'm just disappointed. I'm sad. I feel like I just came back from several funerals and you know, all the years thinking you know people, and I don't know, I feel like a failure. Like, did I not teach people anything? Did I not do good enough to try to like influence people in my stream to be better? Like, was I too nice, or did I not do enough to try to help people to become better as an individual? You know what I mean? Like I feel like a parent who's failed his kids, and I don't know, that guy had me bummed out today. I didn't even feel like eating. Like I didn't eat at all. I'm hungry right now, but I'm not gonna eat. It's hella late. I came to my room, did my laundry stuff to do for the weekend. I was sorting out the clothes. Then I took a nap. I was like, nah, I can't think about this. We gotta go out. Alright, let's finish up this part of the quest, then I'm gonna call it a day. I need to get on Chronos. Unless you want to get on Call of Duty and Fortnite. Let me know, Nani. Tomorrow I'm gonna do Silks on.
でもここがフラッグシップで一番いい部屋なのか？広いっちゃ広いけどちょっと古い気もするぞ。ナシャタウンの他の建物もこんな感じだったよな。などくらいの歴史的な背景が理由って言いたいのか？確かに。オイラたちもベリーとお肉のソテーってやつを注文してみないか？ずっと話を聞いてて食べたくなってきちゃったぞ。
What up, Barro? How you doing?
わあ、ごめん。オイラがよそ見してたから。
Thank you so much for liking the stream, Barro. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. I mean, on TikTok. How's your day going so far?
考えにふけるべきじゃありませんでした。
もしかしてお前オイラたちの隣の部屋に泊まってるのか？
鋭いですね。そうだ。
What up, the homie Froma? Thank you for the 1 rose. Let's go. Thank you for the likes, my boy. Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it. All up in my wishes. My name is Coco, homie. How are you today? Are you a fan of Genshin Impact?
今までいろんな国を旅してきて、今日などくらいに着いたばっかなんだ。
多くの国を巡ってきた旅人ですか。お会いできて光栄です。
Thank you for the follow, homie.
そうですね。
Let's go, homies. Let's go.
あいにくここに泊まるのは一晩だけなんですよ。
What up, Alberto Gomez? How you doing, homie? Thank you for the viewership tonight. Thank you for the follows.
僕はなどくらいのライトキーパー。普段は北の墓地で見張りをしています。今日こちらに来たのはこのランプを修理するためなんです。驚かれるのも無理はありません。墓碑や腐食土と一緒に過ごす生活というのは一般人からしたら想像しづらいでしょうから。ですがワイルドハントの災禍はいつもアビスに汚染された魂と共に現れます。これを知れば僕たちが墓地の見張りをしているのにもご納得いただけるでしょう。
アビスに対抗するための仕事なのか。すごく大変そうだな。
お気遣い感謝します。ただこの仕事にはもう慣れましたし、僕にとっては天職です。賑やかな街中より静かな墓地の方が落ち着きますから。
その気持ちちょっぴりわかるけど、墓地に住むのはやっぱりオイラだったら夜絶対寝れなくなっちゃうぞ。
ああ、そこに関してはご安心ください。墓地の亡霊はめったに喋りません。むしろこちらから話しかけてみると。
Okay, thank you. Bye. Thank you, Varo, for coming through. You have an amazing night, my boy. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the likes. You have a blessed night. Thank you for the follow. Hope to see you again in the future. All the best to you, my boy. If you're a fan of Genshin, my boy, you're welcome here as always. I don't know if you speak Spanish, but gracias por venir al en vivo. No sé si hablas español, pero bienvenido para ti y todo el mundo que vino aquí en el vivo. Se aprecia mucho las donaciones y tu visita, mi amigo. Gracias por venir. Thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, homie.
おや、つい長話してしまいましたね。どうやらお二人とは気が合うようです。ただそろそろ時間ですので、ここで失礼させていただきます。ライトキーパーがランプを失うのは、旅人が地図を失うことと同じくらい致命的ですから。
じゃあな。
ええ。もし機会があれば、またお話ししましょう。いつでも僕のお墓にお越しください。ああ、僕のお墓というのは、
Wait, so he's dead?
見張っている墓地という意味です。
What the fuck?
あなた方が来てくだされば、あそこもさぞ賑わうことでしょう。
おう、行けたら行くぞ。
では、ライトキーパーの言葉でお別れさせていただきます。またお墓の中で会いましょう。
変わったやつだったな。すごく丁寧で、まるで貴族みたいな振る舞いだったけど、ずっとお墓の近くで暮らしてるからか、ちょっと不気味だったというか。
Did you notice anything strange about this lantern?
ランプ？別に壊れてたからじゃないか？お前そういうのに敏感だもんな。気になるなら今度会った時に聞いてみたらいいと思うぞ。お前までそういう不気味なこと言うなよ。
Okay. So we're probably gonna leave it there for now. I didn't hear back from Nani. I was gonna see if he wanted to play Fortnite and Call of Duty, but I guess I'll go play Chronos, if anything. But I'll leave it there for now. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to check in. Shit, I gotta do that before I do anything. But I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let's see. Alright, so let me go ahead and scan this. Go to the event. All up in my swishes. All up in these hoes. Can't get no bitches. Okay, I gotta go here. So apparently you gotta check in on your phone. I'm gonna check in. Get rewards. Can I get the rewards? Okay, log in for 2 days. Invite a player to obtain 5 coins of destiny. I got 3. I need 3 to unlock everything. No mames. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, I do have 3. Oh, there's 2 pages. Oh, I understand now. Wow. All up in these bitches. All up in these hoes. Where's Hoyoverse? I had a Hoyo lab. All up in these bitches. All up in these hoes. New Hoya love and notification roll me into these Saurians. Alright, so we'll leave it there for now. We did good. Alright, so we gotta check in this thing every day. Because I forget that if we don't do that, you don't get the benefits from it. Shout out to everybody who came through on the TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble side of things. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. Shout out to the homie Wasif, the homie Varro. I'm gonna check again with Nani to see if we're gonna do Fortnite. If not, I'm probably gonna get on. I really want to play Chronos, but we'll see. I'll see you guys next time. Shout out to the homie Varo. Thank you once again for the donation. The homie Stay Lifted a fan. Peaches, thanks for coming through. Misael, all the best to you, my boy. The homie Face Wasabi. And if I missed anybody else on the stream, I apologize in advance. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco, signing off. As always, don't forget to play, laugh, and enjoy life. Till then, peace.